Oh shit. Oh, can we just yeah, just like that. Okay, great. Hi. What's up, y'all? It's Justice with the Wild, leader of the tribe, hip hopping in this scan since '99, sovereign and divine. And yeah, it's been a while. I am. I promise that's my chair. I promise that's my chair. I promise that it's my chair. It's a leather chair. Anywho, hi. Uh, so yeah, we back here with, as you presume, a story time. All true, factual things have happened. I have like documents and receipts, if need be, just to prove to anyone who I ain't even really went through and perused these actually. Um, but yeah, we got all that there. If we'll go through that later. Um, yeah. So I had a near death experience about the weekend before last, May 10th. Um, it was some shit. It was some shit, and we're about to get into it. I'm gonna give you all the details and shit. So, excuse me, we're digesting. Anywho, all right. So here's what's up. So the past 2 years, I don't think I told y'all, or if I did, I gave you little tidbits here and there. I've been having a lineup of health issues, just a slew of them here and there. Internal health issues being like um respiratory issues, digestive issues. Starting to find I might have an issue with my kidneys, but that's linked to my reproductive system. Don't mind the ghetto-ness of Chicago outside. It's Chicago. It's gonna sound like Chicago outside. Anywho, also, don't be trying to be acting funny and thinking that me saying I have reproductive issues a funny thing. No, 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 baby, it ain't none of that shit, girl. She's clean, baby girl, pussy clean, pussy squeaky type shit. The only thing about it is just that it's PCOS and endometriosis is what I have, and I was looking to get operated for that or on that, treated. Anywho, that for May 10th, and it went a little something like this. So I had to fast before going in, which I did, only drinking water the day before. And I went in, and I'm like, there at like I'm supposed to be there at 7:30. I don't get there till 8:20 because it's me. It's me. Shit, yeah, that's early as fuck. Like it's insane. So yeah, I get there. Um, nurses is poking and all that good shit, trying to find the IV fluid thing to put that in the right proper what is that vessel? The blood vessel, you know which one. Um Veins. There we go. Yeah, they trying to do that and it hurts like hell cuz my veins be kind of small. I'm built cute, so everything else is going to be real cute. Real girl, and that hurt like hell. And waiting on my doctor. My doctor didn't even know that she had to do a surgery that day. She didn't know to come operate on somebody this day. She was supposed to do a surgery on me the weekend before that one. She called it off because I guess she wanted more time off or something. I don't know, something to do with her family or some shit. But it's always something to do with her family damn near every other Friday. But whatever, she entitled to that. She's a really great doctor. I love this woman. Like straight up, I don't even know this woman. I love this woman. We're gonna call her Doctor Get Right. Doctor Get Right, cause she gonna get you that get right. Period. And so yeah, Doctor Get Right don't get there until like way later, cause she did not know that she had a surgery today. And so, cause I was supposed to be the first one to be operated on or utilizing the operating room. And damn, girl, why is my face that oily? Um, yeah, operated on. And so we didn't get started. We were supposed to get started with the operation at 9:30. We didn't get started till about 10:20. That was the time that the nurse wheeling me out to the OR had yelled out to, I guess they document shit that way. Hey, we leaving is, such and such time. So yeah. And I'm getting the OR. it's cold as shit. Like it get colder as we get in there, and as we're in there, it's like coldest. It's the most cold. Like I'm like, oh, this is insane. Can we just get this done? They putting all these warm blankets on me, and I'm loving that. I like that too. But yeah, it's brick. It's real brick out here. Like, and my doctor, she come in with the little the whole get up with the scrub and the things and like the little cap and stuff. Like I'm like, oh, this is serious. We're getting surgery, okay, like type shit. And I'm sitting next to my anesthesiologist, and she's just like, we're about to. She's got the little oxygen mask thing on my face. I could breathe just fine, but the little thing on my face. She's like, all right, so yeah, we're about to. This is such and such. It might hurt a little bit. It hurt a lot. And this is the other such and such, and then we're gonna give you a dose of fentanyl. I'm like, fentanyl. And I look at her and I say that out loud. She can hear me, still with the little thing over my face, and she's just like, not that kind of fentanyl, just like the medical grade stuff. And I'm just looking at her eyeing this woman like, bruh, you fucking insane. That is not the last thing you want to hear before you go under after all this commotion of people overdosing and whatnot. It's fentanyl that you finna give me, girl. So I'm like giving her the bombastic side eye, like yeah, straight up. And like she's like, and here's the anesthesia. And before I know it, our eyelids just go shoo. Like that's it. Good night. Like there's no more. Like I'm sitting here giving. I just know it. I'm looking at this woman like, bitch, if something happened to me because of you, and here's the anesthesia. You're gonna be out in 3. Boom. Like that was it. Like I ain't even get to hear 2 and 1. Like that. Girl, that was it. Just 3. Like just that was it. Girl, anything else could have came after 3. Um, we could talk about what I saw while I was out way later. Usually when I'm under anesthesia, I don't really see much. I don't really see any much of anything going on. It just be, I don't know, anesthesia. Shit. Good night. Good night. But this time was very different. And when I came to waking up, all I could remember was like out of nowhere just having like a moment of and like coughing every fucking where, like just a big ass and like getting it all out. Um, so I had mentioned to you all that I had lung issues. We're kind of figuring out what it could be. It could be pneumonia, chronic bronchitis, from what Dr. Getright was saying. Mind you, she's a gynecologist. She's an OBGYN. But it got that bad to where she just took matters in her own hands, and as far as trying to figure out what the hell, like she's been speaking to her colleagues and stuff to like, what's up. This is a 70-year-old woman. She don't look 70. She do real good for herself. She don't look 70. Black does not crack on her, baby. I'm telling you. But yeah, an older woman who like, and she in all 30 years of her medical practice, she ain't never seen a case like mine before, where I almost died within the first 5 minutes. Within the first 5 minutes, they had to stop beginning to operate on me because this woman hadn't even cut into me yet. She hadn't even made an incision just yet. She had enough time to get some imaging done to see that I do have PCOS alongside endometriosis, which was something that we knew. We knew about the endo, but we didn't know about the PC. So she was able to get that done and see about that. But as far as me being laid out, she did also know about my lung issues, but I don't think she knew that it was to that extent. And apparently, with me being laid out, my lungs filled with fluid, and I couldn't take in any air. And she told me that my like oxygen intake was decreasing by 10% within those 5 minutes. Like boom, 10%, 10%, 10%. By the time it gets to 30%, they have protocols like, all right, we have to now work on keeping her alive at this point. And my oxygen levels dropped below, I think she said PO13. I just seen her today. She said something about a PO13. I'm like, I ain't got no PO box. I don't know what does that mean? What is a PO? A parole officer? Like, can I understand? Can you let me know? Cause like I watch Grey's Anatomy. I might be able to catch on to something. I might know something. So I mean, yeah, some below PO 13. 13 was below her. I'm like, okay. And she's just sitting there like, no, like you sitting in front of me at all is tremendous. Like you're a blessing. Like when I came to and I was coughing out all this like phlegm and just craziness, like I just remember opening my eyes and like I was coughing so hard that my eyes like there was tears in them. I was coughing that hard, and there was a doctor at each and every like the whole perimeter of my like my bed, and like yeah, they were like everyone was there, and at the middle at my feet, like right in front of me was Dr. Get Right, and she was bug eyed as shit, like she had the little mask on and shit, but she like was looking at me like, and then like to hear me like oxygenating, like breathing and stuff, she just it went from to like, and of course half her face is covered, but I can read past it that like she is genuinely concerned, like what the hell is going on? And I'm like doing all this coughing and stuff. I'm expecting to feel something because I was supposed to have a laparoscopy and a hysteroscopy, which is the viewing of the reproductive system through the uterus and through the belly button. I don't feel anything. I don't feel any of that. And I'm like coughing over. I'm hunched over coughing so damn bad. Like they even put a pillow on my under my arms. I don't know what that was for. I guess to look comfortable. Like, but um, I was, I'd read some Google reviews and stuff like, yeah, you gonna feel a little something around, your belly area and stuff. I don't feel a damn thing. I don't feel nothing. I'm like, what is going on? Like doctors checking machines and taking numbers and yelling things to one another, and I don't understand none of these abbreviations and acronyms, and I'm just like, what's going on? And Dr. Bo Get Right, Dr. Get Right, it was like at my feet, and she was just um, like I'm hearing her, but I'm not hearing her. Like I'm hearing her. Yeah, I hear you, but it's like the anesthesia and the waking up and da 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 da. Oxygen levels drop. Da 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 da. We had to stop operating. Da da da. We didn't get started. Blah blah blah. Um, you almost died. Da 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 da. I'm buying you lunch. You're very blessed. I'm like, okay. Like, I was like, okay. Like, what am I supposed to? What do I say to that? I don't know what am I doing. I'm just sitting here like I'm alive right now. I'm like, okay, like just what? I don't understand what's going on right now. And she's like, what's going on? What would you like? Like she's backing away, walking away, but she's walking away like she don't want to walk away, but she, like she has to go, but she's just like, is there anything that you like? Anything you want to eat? Just anything at all? Tell me. And I'm like, now I do remember this part. I'm like, one of them Scooby Doo sandwiches, because that's all I could think about while I was like fasting the day before. I'm like, bro, I could go for like one of them big, thick, stacked, triple, quadruple decker, and I just want to just hire. If you ever had to fast for something for a whole 24 hours, you are hungry. Like food could not be enough food right now. She's like, that's it. You just what kind of sandwich you want? You want anything on it? Is anything in particular? I'm like, gluten free bread. Yeah, just a turkey sandwich. Like, she's like, okay, a turkey sandwich. You don't want anything else with it? You don't want? I'm like, I could have some chips. Oh, what kind of chips you want? Maybe like some baked lays, just regular baked lays. Okay, baked lays and turkey chips. Gluten free bread, girl. What can I find gluten free bread out here? I'm like, it's some places like shit. Like, girl, I'm out of it. But I'm like, girl, you asked me. I ain't know you bought lunch for your patients afterwards. Like, I didn't know that's how this go. But no, like, I'm still trying to come to and realize where am I and what the hell's going on. I just they come back with my stuff. They come back with my possessions, and I just go through my bag and I grab my phone. I send a mass text to my mama, my daddy, my grandma, just everyone who's important. And I tell them basically what she just told me, not only to let them know, because of course they wanted updates, but also to help me, because like I think I can catch it on to what she said, but just to document something, it helps. I have a damn good memory, but I know under this anesthesia, like I don't. I don't normally be responding like this. So it's gonna help me also to recognize like, damn, okay, this is what's going on. That's what she just told me. It was fresh on my mind, so I just wrote it down, you know. Oh, excuse me. I think I'm having like hiccups, but it's like burp hiccups. I don't know. I'm gonna drink some water soon. Anywho, so yeah, I sent that off, and the first person to call me back is my mama. She is like distraught as hell on the phone. I mean, it makes sense coming from a mama standpoint, but I'm like, I'm out of it. Like the last thing I want to hear is you boo-hooing and stuff. I'm like, girl, I'm here. I'm okay. Like I sounded way more raspy, but it was along the lines of like, Ma, I'm okay. I texted you. I'm on the phone with you. I'm here. Like, and she's just like asking all these questions and how did they, and what did you, how did they, I'm like, mama, I don't know, ma. I just know. I'm like, like, I'm like, look, I'm gonna have her call you. Like, I'm gonna just have my doctor call you. I'm gonna have doctor get right. Just, yeah, just leave me be. Whatever. And, so I shouldn't have did that. But anyway, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna get there. But yeah, then my grandmother calls. I let her know what's going on. She one of those, oh, we're gonna pray about it types. Okay. They come back with the food and stuff, and I'm grateful. And she also got me like this big ass thing of Fiji water that I didn't ask for, but it was big ass shit of Fiji water. I'm like, okay, cool, yeah, hell yeah, Fiji, And me, I normally as just me as a person, like anytime, like even on the next day, I usually start my day off with a whole bottle of water just to open me up. Like you just went hella hours without eating. Let's not start with big heavy foods. Let's ease into it, and plus it's good for your water intake. So I start with the water. I've been fasting for over 24 hours. I open it, you know, drink, sip on it, and my throat like burns. Like my throat feels like carpet burns. Like my throat is like just it's chafed, and I'm like, oh shit, what the hell? And I'm guessing I'm like there was a moment I was sitting on like maybe the like what is it, the heartbeat monitor thing was out of place. Then the machine got to going off and shit, and like three doctors was all in my face like within like a smooth 4 seconds. And I'm just sitting here looking at them like I just take my hands off of shit like I don't know either. Like shit, like I'm here. I don't fucking know. And one of the nurses like, oh, okay, we just want to make sure you're fine. We want to make sure. I'm like, what is all this about? Like, dang, why does my throat hurt so bad? And it was like, well, they had to shove a tube down your throat, baby. Like, I'm like, why? Like, wait, hold on. What was that about? Like, and when I'm actually receiving the information now, I'm like, I'm a little more awake now, and I there was a point like they at this time like I don't even want to eat the food. I was trying to take a bite, and they had whoever got the sandwich had mustard on the sandwich. That shit burnt the hell out of my throat. Girl, hell no, I'm not eating that. Throat dry as shit, chafed as fuck. Like imagine a sore throat and you got mustard in your girl. No, like oh who no girl. So my doctor, I was supposed to be, now had the operation went well, I would have been out of there that same day, just a couple hours later, but that same day. Um, she decided to admit me into the hospital overnight. I stayed for like a good 3 days. I didn't leave until I think Sunday. I think I left Sunday. Mind you, it was Friday I was getting operated on. But yeah, and so I was like I'm going up to the room and stuff. I'm sitting here like, dang God, it's starting to come to me that like I really almost died and stuff like my doctor, Dr. Get Right, she called up to my room, the little hospital calls and stuff, I'll pick up the little hospital house phone. I'm like, hello? And she's just like, yeah, so Justice, and she going through all this stuff that she's saying, and she's like, oh my gosh, you are blessed beyond your means. Like you have no idea how, but I'm like, okay, yeah, just what am I doing here though? Why am I staying overnight? Like what's that about? And she's like, no, I want you to be observed. I want to make sure you're good. I'm like, okay. And like she's just like, she's telling me in greater detail what happened, reiterating to me that my oxygen levels were dropping by 10%. my breathing got, I guess, below 13%. Maybe that's what PO mean. But yeah, she was just like that became a point where they had to manually keep me breathing themselves. I couldn't breathe for myself. They had to do it themselves because my lungs filled with fluid. Um, Again, we suspected it may either be pneumonia or chronic bronchitis or something, but having me laid flat on that operating table just for a mere 5 minutes, I could have been out of here like way quicker. And yeah, she just was like, "Yeah, you are very blessed." And then she got mad at me because I couldn't eat anything, and she was like, "No, you need to eat something." Mind you, I told y'all this lady like a 70-year-old. She like an auntie, like a real cool ass auntie that really does care about you, but is gonna definitely tell your ass when you wrong. So it's just like, girl, my throat hurt. We're gonna wait on eating it. No, you haven't eaten for over 24 hours. I'm just like, it's just like, and you need to stop doing your vegan diets and your gluten free and your dairy free and I'm like it's another one of those, you kids and your trends and all. I'm like, girl, okay, doctor, get right. I hear you. Like, I hear you, but I'm like, I'm gonna probably still do that. And she's like, yeah, your mother told me you stubborn. I'm like, you know what? As stubborn as I am, I'm as honest as I am stubborn. I ain't just stubborn for no reason. If I don't trust it or I don't know enough about it, yeah, I'm stubborn. Absolutely. I think anybody should be. That is an act of discernment and self preservation. Like, you should be stubborn and like shit. If I know that if dairy don't work with me, why would I want to go out of my way to be eating something? No, I'm stubborn. Hell no, I'm not gonna eat, girl. Like same shit with everything else, but it's coming from a place of care or whatever. And she's spoken with my mama. My mama be so under distress. She has a habit of stretching the truth when she is under distress. She has a habit of doing that even just casually every now and then. I love her. I just know her. And yeah, like if you hearing this, yeah, I love you. Don't ever take it wrong. I just know you. So whatever like hyped up this, that, and it's probably about 3 notches down from that girl. Like whatever it was. So whatever she done told my doctor had my doctor think. She's like, I want to get you tested for lupus and I want to get you da da da. Why are we doing all of that? Well, your mother told me. I called my mama up afterwards because my mama done told this lady we got respiratory issues and all kind of genetic and cancers and bumps and girl, I only know like 2, 3 family members out of our. We got a big family. Like 2, 3 of them with cancers or something. None of them I've ever seen use an inhaler. None of them I've ever seen use like. And I've seen people on breathing machines. I've seen people have to sit with the like 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 the ongoing, you having an asthma attack, so you sitting with the thing for like a good, sitting with the mask on your face for like a whole hour and a half. So I've seen that. Not in our family, mom. Why are you telling this lady that? Well, yeah, we do have people with breathing problems in our family. Who? Well, there's this person, your auntie, that auntie. And I'm like, mama, you just named off everybody that are avid smokers. She just sat there on the phone quiet. That's what I be talking about. Like, so I meet up with my doctor today, because she still was adamant about having like the test, and I'm like, but girl, and let me let you know, doctor, get right. We ain't got to do none of that. She's like, why you say that? Your mother told me that. I'm like, my mother has, and I just told her what I just told y'all with her habit. And she was just like, well, what about the family members? I'm like, all of those are people that are avid chain smokers. She was like, so everyone with a breathing problem is someone who smokes in your face. Girl, I ain't even say nothing. I just gave her one of these. And she's like, your mother's a hoot. I'm like, girl, don't I know it? 25 years, and it's like a study, I swear. Anywho, girl, yes, there was that. Um, yeah, so I find it funny because my mother, she run around telling my family, from what I heard from a couple birds, that she telling my family I might have mental issues and some more stuff because when it came to my mind, so here's the thing with me, these past couple of months, like just months throughout these 2 years of having just health issue after health problem after health concern and all this other stuff, like, going from an athlete as a professional dancer, dancing, parades and competitions and doing, ballet, tap, jazz, lyrical, hip hop, you name it. I've been pom poms and step team and all. Nothing could ever stop me. Nothing. I'm unstoppable. And then here, boom, a whole bucket load of just all of this, and it's to the point where some days I can't even walk sitting up, like it hurts. I have to like walk hunched over. Some days if I eat the wrong thing, I'm in a fetal position on my bathroom floor like for hours. Like it like stuff like that will make you talk to the creator in such a way like, look man, if you want me out of here, well, I gotta, so don't make me take the long way, man. Like it ain't gotta be like that, Just just snap and get me out of here if that's how you really feel. Like, I don't make me suffer, man. Don't make it excruciatingly long and just drawn out. And like it's been like that for me for a while, and I haven't even known what kind of purpose, if there was any purpose for me. And I was having real bad days. Like that's why y'all ain't seen me for a while. And having that near death experience, being out of it, was like God holding me on a string. And like it was a wordless conversation, but I understood. Like there were no actual words being exchanged, but it was more so a feeling, an inner knowing. Like God, like being like, you see the power I have. Like not to speak for God, but this is the message I received. Like God, like I can get you out of here when I want. You know this. I know this. I actually want you here. You have reason for being here, and it's greater than what you're going through now. I have great plans for you. Just stick this out. But until then, yeah, I this ain't your time. I want to see you stay here a while. Like, and I came to, and it was joyous for me because it was confirming to me that like this isn't for no reason. It's not in vain. It's not, just pain to go through just for God to get pleasure from my pain. Like it's not like that. It's not just suffering for the sake of. It's not, there's actual love in this. There's greatness in this. There's goodness, and there's reason, there's purpose. It's all lined up within my message, my testimony, my something greater down the line that I can't see quite yet from here, but I do know at least now. And that for me was confirming. It was affirmative of that, and that I had so much joy from that, just knowing that, okay, that, thank you. Like, and she'll hear me on the phone sounding happy, and her idea is that I should be sad, that I should be afraid, that I should be fearful. And she's not understanding the kind of relationship that I'm having with the creator, is that this is great for me. So she running around telling everybody that I need to be watched out for and all of that because of this. She's not understanding. A near death experience is a very personal experience. I never really been a fearful woman. And it just being on the phone laughing at death on the phone with her, being her daughter, being a mother and everything, I can see how that's concerning. Just ask. This feeling is not something that, is easily understood. It's not something that could just be a secondhand thing, like, or not as at least easily on the surface. But I'm so happy, and I feel grateful. And ever since then, it's just been greater and greater, and it just gets better and better. And I'm looking forward to what God has in store for me. I'm healing. I'm getting treated for my lung issues first, currently, and then we're going to basically take the long way as far as getting the endometriosis and PCOS taken care of, because my doctor don't want me on her operating table no more after that. Okay, I understand, you know. But I'm like, I mean, shit, if we get the lung stuff situated, then there ain't no more need to be afraid to. But you know what? She know better. This woman could tell me go wrestle a bear, and I'll just for my health, for my better well being. That bear would be wrestled. Like absolutely, I'm tapping out that month. Like yeah, like figuratively. I'm just saying, like I literally trust my doctor with my life, and that says a lot because I'm not a hospitally person. I don't be deep in the trust in the hospital, but that experience for me, I still have yet to even journal. So I'm trying to get it out as fresh I can right now. I want to look back on it and actually be able to deeply digest what I actually went through. I'm still very fairly young. My body is at least, and it was just wild. Some wild stuff. That lady is like I said. My doctor, 70 years old. She don't look it. She told me that ain't never happened. Nothing like that has ever happened to her in all 30 plus years of her doctoring. She ain't never seen nothing like that before. She ain't even cut into me. She didn't even operate on none of that. She was able to get some imaging done, um, as far as what's down there, so that she can okay, scope out the targets. But that was it. And I have my medical discharge information right here. Um, I'm gonna try not to show y'all too much for a couple people's um sake, but I don't know if y'all could see that. I promise you, it's yeah, because it's got names and addresses and all of that, and yeah, I'm just glad I'm here. My doctor had told me that one of the operating surgeons, or I mean, surgeon assistants from that day that helped me, um, she had saw him sitting on the floor while I was out of it. I guess while waiting for me, mind you, we was getting started at 10:20. I didn't wake up until like a good 11:45, 11:50 maybe. She said within 5 minutes I stopped breathing. That whole chunk of time was spent trying to keep me alive and keeping me breathing like that. Whew, wow. But yeah, one of the doctors, operating assistants, he was sitting on the floor and she looked over, you good, you cool? And he just like, yeah, he just looked very tired and exhausted. And mind you, that was Friday. That Sunday, which was Mother's Day, he had passed away. Yeah, dude had a whole heart attack in his sleep. My doctor just told me that today. So RIP to him, and thank you to him, because like, bro, wow. Yeah, live your life to the fullest. Live your life to the fullest, and I mean, just know that I don't think any of us really get a say on when we want to be out of here, even those who do, unalive themselves. It's just it. I think of it more differently. It's not just that simple. This concept, this idea of experience in life is way more complex than just, be here, work until you die. Hopefully you get retirement and then casket. Like it's way more than that. It's an experience for many reasons. And my doctor sparked in me for me to, I wouldn't even just really give all that credit to her, but the fact that just, I don't know, just the dedication and just committance to ensuring a job well done, health well mannered, well served, and just, just really, it's encouraging me, especially God, the universe, nature, source, creator, having that moment with me. I'm way more enthusiastic because now I know, oh, this is all part of the plan. Okay, all right, I won't give up. I'm gonna do my damn best. I'm gonna do my great best. I'm gonna do my blessed best. I'm gonna be my best all over the place. And I'm more encouraged now. Hopefully that means I make more posts on here for y'all. Hopefully that means exactly that. I'll try my best. I ain't been editing lately, so I ain't got no excuses. But yeah, that's what I got. That's what I got. If y'all got any questions, I'll try my best to answer. My doctor's birthday is coming up, so she don't know this, but I was like asking around the office, like, when's her birthday? I want to give her a thank you gift, and I asked her what's her favorite color. This woman took like a good 3 to 5 minutes just thinking, like, damn, what's my favorite color? Like, shit. I'm like, you got a favorite? Like, and she just came out of nowhere with an answer. I'm like, okay, cool. And she's like, yeah, she likes this one crystal too. You see me. I'm up in here, India, I reread up in the mud, bro. So I'm gonna see about getting her that crystal too. She has a couple of them already, but I don't know. Just give her something. I just want to say thank you and show thank you better than saying. And we just have some good people in this world. We do. We do. We do. We have good people along the lines of our own personal experience of walking this earth. Be a part of that. Take part in doing your part in being a good person in this world. You ain't got to be a nice person, but be a good person. Because I ain't nice. Let me be for real. I ain't nice at all. But I am a good person. I am. And I got cookies in the oven that I want to go eat. So I'm Justice with the Why Not Succeed When I Try. Got love and knowledge for my people, every girl, every guy. I love you. Bye.